Welcome to part 2 of my reaction to Countdown from Rush off of their album Signals. Just finished that track. Link for that video is in the description below. We're going to just talk about it for a little bit though, and kind of just talk about the album as a whole. Man, I am sad that this album is done. But before we get into that, let me just talk about the track a little bit. So, a little bit of a different song from the rest of the album, but so good. The time signature changes, and the way that the rhythm guitar is going, and all the voices going on, and the effects, and the helicopters, and it's just this the panning and all this. Wow, just a full, even without video, like I said at the end of part 1, even without the video, it's like this perfect sensory kind of overload. It just makes you feel just really cool. Now, lyrically, definitely a little bit more on the, I don't want to say, well, I'll say cheesy. You guys know what I mean by that, I hope, compared to the rest of the album, which is like a lot of very thought-provoking and, these kind of lyrics that make you look at your life. This is more just of a kind of fun song. Honestly, it felt like it's like a little mini movie kind of thing going on. Kind of felt this I keep saying tension, but kind of this anticipation build up in a way. And there's this one part that just kind of it's such a small little thing. Sometimes I hear these tiny little things that just grabs me. And it was Geddy Lee comes in singing right at the same exact time, right on the beat, so he and Neil, they're right in sync with each other, which is not uncommon at all, but the way that one just kind of popped out, just really cool to me. Kind of just the cadence and the feel of this song, kind of just this goosebumpy feeling. And then the guitar is just, I just can't say enough how good of a rhythm guitar player, how good of a guitar player in general. But the rhythm guitar work is, second to none. Just incredible, incredible, incredible playing. And again, the little bit of arpeggios. He hits this one chord, and then he kind of walks it down, or walks down these other chords. And it's a really cool effect because you get this broken up kind of chord followed by these really big, just bump, bump, bump. And it's whew, man, that brother can play guitar. Loved that track, you guys. Honestly, I think a great way to end the album, because it's not a concept album, but definitely there's a theme going on, and it's kind of it's this real life kind of thing going on throughout the album. And it's, man, kind of a heavy album in that way. Not musically, but lyrically, it's man, some of these lyrics bear a lot of weight. Subdivisions, you open with a track like that, and it's wow. And it just makes you think, and kind of, it's very thought-provoking. But anyway, to end it with a track like this is kind of okay, you feel good, you kind of get this kind of excited feeling going on. It's a different feel, and I think it's a great way to end the album. I love this album. I would say, without going back and listening to all the other ones, or really, this is without much thought and not going and looking at all the track listings, but this might be my favorite album to date from them, because I do like the thought-provoking lyrics. I like the shorter songs. I like the synthesizers. I love how the production, as fantastic as it's always been, it just seems to be getting better. Now that's also because they're incorporating more things, more of the synths, more of these other things, more layerings and things like that. So I really like that. Not too much else to say, you guys. I've already broken down every other track, so I don't need to spend a bunch of time trying to go back over the whole thing, but a very well put together album, in my opinion, and I'm sure most of you, or quite a few of you would agree. Just very well put together, and the themes and the elements of this album are just, it's the perfect blend of lyrics and songwriting and musicianship and all that stuff. It's like literally the complete package, and I absolutely loved it, you guys. So glad I did it just like over the matter of, just a couple of days too, because it's just boom, 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 boom. And I know I should sit here and go boom, 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 boom and do it in an hour or two, but for these kind of videos, it's just not practical. But doing it, on consecutive days, it's fresh, and I can hear it and examine it from a whole perspective. It's really cool. Anyway, you guys, that's going to wrap it up. Check out all the other videos from this album if you haven't seen them yet. I've got a Rush playlist on my channel, so go ahead and click through that. I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. We're going to move on to the next album, I believe, is Grace Under Pressure. So we'll jump right on into that and hopefully blast through that album as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment if you would, and hope you guys check in for the next album. I will see you later.